Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and here we are again for a new update of the things that I've picked up recently. Don't have much today. I mean, as far as individual items, I don't have much, but the items that I do have are really awesome and big and amazing. You'll see anyway. For the first thing I want to start out with, and both of these are from Arrow, which everybody probably knows by now is my favorite company. So both of these releases are from Arrow. Both of them are box sets. One of them is horror, one of them is not horror. So let's start off with the non-horror one first, and we'll save the horror one till last there. So the first one, and the first time I heard about this was on a fellow YouTuber's channel called Parsnip Burger, and I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below so you can go check him out and subscribe if you like his content. But he got this set that I got right here in my hand, and when I saw it, my mouth dropped and I was like, I've got to have it. But it was kind of expensive, so I saved a little bit here and there until I got enough money to get it, and that is the Arrow's release of Battles Without Honor and Humanity by Kenji Fukasaku. Complete collection here. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs and a giant book here. Just totally amazing. And as you guys know, I love the Japanese stuff, so I just had to get this. And also, another thing that kind of forced me to hurry up and get it was that Arrow put out a Facebook message saying the stock was down to, I think, 25% or left or something like that. And usually when they put out that message, people rush to get it. And I rushed to get it, and I'm glad I did, because probably a week before it arrived, or 2 weeks before it arrived, it completely went out of print. So you can still find it at some third-party sellers. I ordered it directly from Arrow, but you probably can still find that out there. But the prices will probably double, and the double price of this one, wow, that's big. So anyway, let's start off with the first film in this, and that is Battles Without Honor and Humanity. And what this story is, the series was filmed in 1973, and it's basically a Japanese mafia series of films directed by Kenji Fukasaku, and it's the first film. This is the first one, the Battles Without Honor and Humanity, in a 5-part film series that was shot only in a span of 2 years. So think about that. 5 films shot in a span of 2 years. And the subject and the character was basically the same throughout the movies. The story follows this ex-soldier after World War II, and this is after Hiroshima had been bombed and everything by America. And anyway, Shozo Hirono is the character, and he's an ex-soldier, street thug. And it's basically following him through the underworld of the Japanese mafia that he gets involved in. So that's kind of what the story is all about. But it's got the Arrow release as normal. Each disc has the Blu-ray and the DVD copy, so you can imagine 5, 10 plus some special things in there. So I think there's about 13 discs in this set. But they've got the the newly commissioned artwork, and then inside is the original artwork. I don't like the original artwork too much because it's just so busy, and I mean, it's just really busy, if you could see that. And all of them are like this. They like to put little faces on it, so every single one of them has like these ton of little faces on it. I guess characters of the movie or whatever. But yeah, the original artwork, I guess it's cool retro kind of thing, but the original, the new commissioned artwork is really good. I kind of like it a little bit better, so I'm gonna keep the new artwork in there. But as you can imagine, it's got special features, interviews, all of these things that Arrow's famous for. There you are, the Blu-ray and the DVD version. And the way they do these is the DVDs are in black and the Blu-rays are in red, and they're all throughout the series like that. So there's the first one there, Battles Without Honor and Humanity. What's going on in here? Something is not working right. Here we go. Okay, next one in the series is Hiroshima Deathmatch. There you go, newly commissioned art on there. And again, the Blu-ray and the DVD, and I'll show you the original artwork. That one's not so bad. I like the gun there with the focus there, alright. I like the gun there with the white piece of paper, but you can see all the faces, you know, just so many little faces on there that it's kind of weird. Anyway, it's okay, you know. If you like that kind of thing, if you like the retro version, you can flip it around. You can chill with that for a little while. If you don't like it, you can turn it back to the newly commissioned art. Anyway, that film right there was filmed in 1973. Next we have Proxy War, and there's the, I'm assuming that's the main character in a sling with a gun. Again, the Blu-ray and the DVD, special features, interviews, all of that good stuff on each disc. There is the original artwork. Okay, so Proxy War, again, this one was filmed in 1973 also. So the first three were filmed in 1973, and then the last two were filmed in 1974. Next one is Police Tactics, which was one that was filmed in 1974, and there's the cover of that. Again, the Blu-ray and DVD version of that, and here is the original artwork. Really busy there. Your eye doesn't know where to look. I like simple, big artwork. I'm going to show you an example of one. This is the remake of The Omen, but somebody did this cover. This is an awesome cover versus the original. I just love the big face. It's kind of like the Star Wars I showed you guys in the last video. Just the one big face on there, and the face even takes up more room than you got on there, so it's cut awesome. I really like that. Next we have final episode, which concludes the story of Shozo Hirono, and there is the newly commissioned artwork, Blu-ray DVD, and this cover here is like the worst of all of them. Look at that. How messy that is. Just like, I mean, there's 30 faces on there. 30 little faces. Special editions, features, everything, again, on there. And then the last one is kind of special. Now this is called the Complete Saga. And this film was made in 1980, and it was created for a limited theatrical release, and it kind of took the first 4 films and kind of put them together that you could follow the story in a way, but not have to watch each of the movies. So there's the cover on it. This one is a 3-disc version. Just huge, huge, huge. Original art on this one is pretty cool. I like it. There you are on that one. Still a couple of little faces on there, but you know, not so bad as the other one. Oops, almost put the original art back on. Don't want that. Oops. Oh well, I'll fix this later anyways. So, also, I mean, as Arrow always does, you get this giant hardbound book that goes along with it. And if you see there, right there, probably most Westerners don't know what that is, but there's those special envelopes that you give money presents to people, and they're really kind of decorated, so that's what that is. But just look at this, man. It's just a huge, so much information in here. I can't wait to read this and find out the history of all this. And what's cool in the back here is it shows for each movie all the characters and their connections. So it's got like a little chart here, who's connected to who and where they are, kind of keep it straight in your mind. I guess there's a lot of characters in it. This is for Hiroshima Deathmatch and Battles Without Honor and Humanity. Here you can see the families they belong to and how they're connected and they're murdered, and it's really cool how so much detail they put into this. But Arrow, man, if you guys don't have any Arrow releases, you are doing yourself a disservice if you're a serious collector, because they are beyond any other company that I've seen. Now, Eureka does do some really awesome stuff, and I showed you those before with Onibaba, and there was one more, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. They put out some really stuff with Criterion, craft that Criterion does. It's kind of the same lines among that. Really great stuff. So get you some Arrow if you don't have any yet. Okay, so the next box set that I got, and everybody's shown this probably a million times, also out of print, and that is the box set of Dario Argento's Deep Red. This is a 3-disc edition, Blu-ray, DVD, special features, and one of the discs is the original soundtrack by Goblin, which is so amazing. This set I'm so happy to have. That's the newly commissioned artwork, and the reason I'm showing you that now is because I'm using the original artwork on the film, and there is Deep Red. I'm not going to sit here and read off all the special features on here, but look at that. I mean, that's typical Arrow, which you see right there. Inside we got 3-disc version, which I said one of the disc is the soundtrack. So Blu-ray, DVD. You got art cards in here, which let me show you these because they're really cool. And these are pictures from the movie. And the original title was called Profondo Rosso, so a bloody head, I guess, and that, I don't know, did I show that very well? I'm looking at it myself, but I'm not showing you guys. There's that one. All of the backs are the same, so I'm not going to show the backs, but there's that one. And that one. So that's that. Okay, so we got those in there. We've also got a poster. And I'll unfold this and show you. I didn't see too many people doing that. They're going to say, usually say, I'm not going to unfold this, but here's the poster. And that's the original artwork on the disc. And then on the back is the, I guess it's Italian, Profondo Rosso. So there's that. I'm not sure if I'm going to hang this up or not. If I could hang it up without using tape or putting holes in it, I probably would, but not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So, alright. So that is the poster and the art cards, and then of course Arrow in their little booklet here, which is a soft cover booklet. It's got about 30 pages of stuff from the film, details. There's probably 100 unboxings out there on this, so if you want to see more detail, you could probably go watch Toddy Walnuts or any of the other group that we hang out with together. they probably have some more in details stuff on that. But that's what I got this week. I'm so happy to have the Japanese box set. I think I'm going to start setting my sights on the American Horror Story next, because it's already getting limited in quantity, so I don't want to miss out on that. I think that will probably be my next order, but we shall see in the future. I want to thank all of you for joining me as usual. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to get my videos directly to your inbox so you won't miss anything. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.